Cleveland. Well, I had to call on an expert for this morning. Our buddy Jim Gum is the co-host of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And for all your advertising needs,
that's right.
Call Jim.
Yeah, call me, man. I'll take care of you.
Don't talk to Bridget or Ashley, bunch of criminals for about 20 years. It's over.
Oh, man.
Jim, here we go. It's sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Well, that long-time poll that probably means nothing, but we all look at it every year as the Associated Press College Football Preseason Top 25. It was released yesterday, and for the first time in history, Texas is number one.
Yeah, first time they've ever been a preseason number one. They've been number one before, sure, obviously, but just never in preseason. But a lot of interesting things out there. We had 6 different teams that received first place votes.
Really? Okay.
So usually you've got like 1, maybe 2 teams that everyone kind of clamors towards. But I think these days in the age of the NIL and the transfer portal, and the fact that so many schools are breaking in new quarterbacks, you've got, Texas had 25, Penn State 23 first place. They only had 5 points difference between the two. Ohio State had 11, Clemson 4, Georgia had 1, and Oregon had 1. So that goes to show you there's a lot of teams out there that people have high expectations for. So I think this is great. I love it.
And interestingly enough, the first week of the college football season, we're going to have 3 top 10 matchups. Of course, the big one, Texas at Ohio State, which will be Lee Corso's final game day.
Yeah, that'll be Lee's last headgear. Of course, that's the location in Columbus where he did his very first headgear.
That's right.
So that'll be good. So you got Texas, Ohio State. You've got Miami hosting Notre Dame
on that Sunday night before Labor Day.
And then believe it or not, the week before that, on the 23rd, we've got a top 25 matchup that's going to be taking place in Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Kansas State and Iowa State will open up their season in week 0.
Well, exactly. And don't forget LSU and Clemson is the other one. All right, so here we go. Number 2 is Penn State. It was the tightest margin I read in 30-something.
Since 1998.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's you got Texas, Penn State, Ohio State's 3, Clemson 4, and there's Georgia at number 5, of course. The home of the Bulldogs is ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
And don't you know that Kirby Smart's going to use that as fire? He goes, we get no respect, guys. You know how these coaches are. They look for anything to motivate their team. And if you're not like the top 3, they're disrespecting us. So you know that Kirby's going to do that.
Especially the preseason poll. Then you come down to the second half of the top 10. Notre Dame 6, Oregon 7. Alabama, number 8. They're out of the top 5 for the first time in many years.
Oh, yeah, and that's so unusual because, since Nick Saban's been there, we know that the Alabama has always been a perennial.
Do you believe
usually top 3, but not out of the top 5, I believe.
Do you believe the rumor Nick Saban at the Cleveland Browns? Is that any?
I don't.
I don't believe that.
I don't think Nick Saban is going to coach again.
You don't
I think he's done with it.
LSU 9, Miami 10, and for those Vol fans out there, Jim, tell them what they've won.
Well, they won the 24th spot in the in the Associated Press.
They barely made it.
Barely beats not making it all. And we talked about this yesterday, and I know this is old story, but had Nico stayed, I believe Tennessee's a top 15, maybe even a top 10 preseason team.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're having to break in a new quarterback, that affects their ranking.
Jim Gum joins us. Tell us when we can listen to The Drive presented by Hardee's on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Monday through Friday at 5 o'clock, and myself, Andy, and Jacob, we're in there hashing things, and we have fun. We have a good time on there, but every now and then we'll get a serious topic, and we'll take it seriously, but it's all fun. And listen, sports is supposed to be fun. If you don't have a smile on your face, why are we doing it, right?
That's exactly right. Well, then that would tell Bridget and myself. Bridget, if we don't have a smile on our face, why are we doing it? Well, I can officially say, why are we doing it? All right. Thank you, Jim. Great to see you. Let's also tell you, Braves will be at the Mets tonight, 7:10 here, Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Andy Jenkins tells me that Lake Forest swept Loftus Middle in volleyball last night. Sixth grade 2-1, JV 2-1, and varsity 2-1. Lake Forest with a big volleyball sweep there. And hey, tomorrow at Life Care Centers of America, we're going to have our second high school football media day. We'll be welcoming 10